kingdoms. I'm Christy Birchville, and we're looking at Daniel chapter 7. We're reading through this vision that Daniel has had, and it's explaining. Today we're going to actually see the interpretation. We're reading verses 16 through 27. If you read through all of those verses, it's basically Daniel says, what does this even mean? And God says, here, let me tell you what this means. So God is giving Daniel a vision of the different kingdoms that are going to come about following this time frame. This vision actually bothered Daniel, made him uneasy. And I find it interesting that God was willing, he gave him the vision, and then he gave him the interpretation. So that way Daniel could go, oh, that's what that means. We need to understand that God is not a God of confusion. God is not a God of misunderstanding. God wants us to understand what we need to understand. Sometimes we would all like to know what's going to come up in the future. Usually it's for selfish reasons, but at the same time, Daniel got this glimpse into the future, and it wasn't exactly what he liked. The verse that I picked out of this reading is actually chapter 7, verse 27. It's the very end of kind of this explanation. And God explains in verse 27, then the sovereignty, power, and greatness of all the kingdoms under heaven will be handed over to the holy people of the Most High God. His kingdom will be an everlasting kingdom, and all rulers will worship and obey him. Here's what God was trying to help Daniel understand. Yes, you may be experiencing a really difficult kingdom right now. You're working for a king that does not appreciate me, that doesn't obey me, and that doesn't appreciate you because you obey and follow me. And there's going to be other kings that come after him that are going to be even worse. However, there will be the ultimate kingdom. There will be the Son of Man that will come, that will be over all. All of the other kingdoms in the entire world will bow down to him. Here's the point. We can trust God. We can rest assured that when God wants us to know what's going to happen, he'll tell us. He'll make sure that we're aware and that we don't get caught off guard. But we don't need to know what's coming up. We just need to know to trust God. As God provided this vision to Daniel, honestly, the best takeaway from this whole vision is the knowledge that there is coming a king that is going to reign for all time over all kingdoms. That king was Jesus Christ. That kingdom was established. And that is something that's worth celebrating and being very excited about. Are we living in the truth that regardless of whatever other governments or authorities are here on earth, ultimately, Jesus is King of everything and everyone will bow down to him? No matter what we're facing today, we can rest in that knowledge and trust God. If you've missed any of the sessions through this, there's a link in the description below. You can go back and kind of see how this vision has taken place and taken shape over the last several weeks. You can also make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss anything going forward. We're continuing our journey through the incredible book of Daniel. I'll see you tomorrow.